Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new, welcome back. So today we're going to be doing a Halloween nail set, and now I'm just showing you all the colors and nail polishes that I'm going to be using. I was kind of deciding between what reds and I actually found a different white nail polish that's a little bit newer than the other one that I was using, so I think this one turned out better. And this video is already very long, so yeah, lots of parts that I decided to take out because, they weren't very necessary. Now I'm just applying some regular base coat and yeah, I don't really know what to say most of the time. That's why I put it a lot of music, because I just have like basically the section of the design to explain, but I still want to like leave a little bit of the preparation. So yeah, then I'm just going in with the black nail polish. In this part, I kind of did all of them black. I wasn't gonna do everything black, but then I ended up doing that. But on the second try of the design, I kind of decided to leave one of them white, because I think the spider web that I was trying to do turned out better on the white background instead of trying to draw the white lines on top of the black. And also on, not on this section, but on the second try the next day, I waited more for the nail polish to dry before trying to, do the design on top of everything. So yeah, drawing with regular nail polish is quite a struggle, because you just have to like wait until it dries, because if you put, another layer or try to draw something on top of the wet polish, is gonna turn out quite horrible, And not saying that these nails turn out perfect. Obviously, there are still a lot of mistakes on them, but I think, they were kind of really cool, actually. I did really like the final result. But then, you just have to wait until it dries completely before trying to draw, because it's gonna look very wrinkled, and the colors are actually just gonna mix and not really like form any kind of drawing. And honestly, I don't know if it's because I'm really bad at drawing or it's because of the nail polish. And but yeah, they just kind of turn out like splotchy, and you can't really do like a fine perfect line on top of some wet polish. So, and then also, like, for some reason, the matte top coat, there is a moment where I put matte top coat on top of the black to try and get like a better surface to try and paint on it. But then for some reason the nail just crinkled completely, and it was looking so bad. It was looking like, I don't know, man. It was just not like not good. I think it's now that I put on some matte top coat, and then, oh no, maybe this is base gel. I don't know, but no, this is just regular top coat, I think. And then I cure, and I honestly think the matte top coat didn't cure completely, didn't fully cure, because of this very cheap nail lamp that I have that doesn't fully, do its job. So, I mean, it does its job, but obviously it's not a very good one. So it's not gonna like do a very good job. But, and then I go in with the red. I change up the red because I was using that one that was a little bit lighter. And on top of the black, it was just looking brown for some reason. I didn't really like that combination, so I went in with this more kind of wine red, I suppose. It kind of looks like, if you put it alone, it kind of looks like almost pink, I suppose. Like it's a red with more pinkish tone to it. But then on top of the black, it looked like a blood red, which I really liked. And I mean, it's not pink, it's just like a darker slash like brighter red. And then the other one was more like I don't know really. They're just different reds, and they turn out better. This one turned out better on top of the black. And I was trying to do like a blood drip effect type of thing. Actually, first I wanted to like do a smoky effect, like a smoke, kind of like coming from the top of the nail. But I don't know if it looks like that exactly. I just go in with the liner brush, trying to, pull it some lines down the nail to try and make that effect. But I don't know if it really looks like that. I think it only honestly just looks like a blood dripping from the top of the nail. So yeah, either way, it turned out kind of cool. So yeah. And then what am I gonna do now? I'm gonna go with the white and try to draw the spider web. And my goodness, you're gonna see how you see, like, I did almost a perfect line. I did like 2 lines because the polish was already dried better. But then I try to go in like in between them, and they just like smudge each other, and it does not look good. I do not like that result, and I try to remove it with the cotton, and it doesn't really. You see, like, look at that. That's a mess. I mean, honestly, from afar, it looks kind of cool because it's Halloween, so it can be a little bit messy. I think it's all right, but I don't want to like look up close because I'm going to be looking at the nails up close and just see all the mistakes of it, and look how awful it looks. So, and see how awful it looks. So, and then I go in with the top coat to try and get them like dried more. But, for some reason they just like, even the top coat, not just the matte, but then also the top coat wrinkles a lot for some reason on top of the regular polish, which, obviously I don't know if if you're supposed to use gel products on top of regular nail polish, but that's what I was trying to do. And for some reason didn't turn out very great. I thought it was gonna be like super easy, like just put the regular polish, put some top coat on it, and then you're gonna have like a smooth, dry surface to draw on it, and it's gonna look perfect. But then, if you don't cure the gel completely, which I think that's what was happening there, it's not gonna look good. So that's why it doesn't really work that well. And then I don't know, here I try to draw a moon because I didn't really know what to do on this finger, and I didn't want to leave it like plain black. I try to draw like a little white moon. That was my idea, but a half moon. But I just give up quickly because that line was not looking straight, and I didn't think I was going to be able to make a line that looked perfect. And then I just go in with more top coat, and you see there, like, it's completely wrinkled, the ring finger. I don't really know how to explain why that happened. I honestly think it's the lamp. And here I try to draw like more blood coming down from the nail. I wanted to do like those drops of blood, like those very defined drops of blood coming down from the nail, but they didn't also work very well. So yeah, I just keep going in and trying different things to see what works better, and I keep trying to cure to see if it helps. I'd go in with the black again to try and like cover up the mistakes, and honestly, I think at this point I just really didn't know what else to do with it because the ring finger was looking like a mess, really, and yeah, it was not looking good. I think I scrape off or like I buff off that middle finger later on, and then I try to do it again. And then here I just go with the drying oil to try and make it, more dried. Because that was my struggle, really, like waiting for the nail polish to dry and, just having it completely, non-sticky and everything. And this drying oil actually kind of helps, but, you're gonna have like a oily surface then. And here I'm just trying to draw the spider web again. Doesn't really look at all like I want it. I mean, maybe if you want like a very very smudged, very scary, like old spider web. Because I know there is a few spider webs that are just like really, really like messy and just like, you know, full of dust and whatnot. So I suppose that kind of looks like it, but then, you know, that's not the effect that I wanted. So I just go in with the black again. And I think one of my mistakes was just trying to like put layers and layers of everything to try and fix it instead of just removing it. Because if I had just removed that nail and tried again, maybe it would have worked better, but you know. Then here I go with this glitter red nail polish and try to do some type of a droopy, like blood effect type of thing on the middle nail. But then, of course, I don't like it. And I think I'm here trying to remove the ring finger because it was just not working very well. And here I'm filing off everything that I can. And even then, it still didn't remove very well. So yeah, you know, I should have just like went in with acetone really, but you know, I knew there was a lot of gel in there, so I thought that, you know, filing was gonna be quicker, and it kind of was really. And then I think, yeah, I go in with a black again to try. Actually, no, I go in with the white and try to do it a white background. But yeah, I'm just gonna let you watch most of this, or maybe I'll cut it off. I don't know, because there's not a lot to explain now. And then I'm buffing off the pinky finger because that was looking very lumpy and stuff, and I kind of wanted to like make it smooth, but that just like ripped off the nail polish from the nail instead of like I buffed it way too much, I think, and the polish was still like not dried completely, so instead of just buffing the surface, it kind of just removed the entire thing. Really, like it made like a gap on the middle of it, and it looked so bad. But yeah, I mean, I keep saying yeah a lot. I'm sorry about that. I go in with the red, trying to fix the part that I buffed off, and yeah, they were looking very lumpy as well. This first attempt, yeah, I don't know. I didn't really like them at the end, so you're gonna see eventually they do turn out kind of okay. But yeah, I think I just didn't know what else to do with it because I had to wait until it dried, and then I tried putting some more base coat, top coat actually. The first finger actually turned out kind of good because that one cured completely almost with the top coat, and that looked all right, but then the other ones just didn't. And then here I took off everything and then with completely new nails. And I don't know if you can really notice the difference between them. I try to like trim them the same length as the first attempt. But yeah, I'm just doing the same thing, regular base coat and the black. But then I decided to go in with the ring finger being white this time. And then, as you can see, I put some base coat on top of, like, I try to mix the red with the base coat on the first finger, because that kind of made the bloody effect a little bit smoother to work with, and I think they turned out kind of really nice, actually. And the thumb I did with the glitter. Kind of really liked that because I didn't know what else to do with a thumb, and eventually I do end up putting some more other things on top of it, and yeah, I just do the same bloody effect on the pinky finger, and with the help of the base coat, it kind of made it like more drippy somehow. I go in with the red a couple of times to try and get a more opaque color. Yeah, what else? I'm gonna draw the spider web on that white ring finger, and on the middle finger, actually, I do again with the red glitter, and try to do like a similar effect, but this time from the bottom, like almost like a bloody effect. But I wasn't really trying to bring the lines too much. I think I was just trying to like put some glitter there, really, to like have the tips a little bit more interesting. Yeah, I think now I'm just checking to see if the white is fully dried. And let's see, I don't know what else to say. Honestly, I think it's kind of cool to listen to the music, but you know, it gets boring, I suppose, eventually. I'm just going in with the liner brush, trying to pull those red lines a little bit more to try and make, you know, more drips of it, I suppose. And this time, for some reason, the spider web kind of turned out, you know, looking like a spider web, actually. But there was one mistake that I kind of regret doing for some reason. I think it looks like a mistake, but then I eventually covered up. I ended up like kind of forgetting to do one line of the spider web. Like usually they have like a sequences of lines, you know, that connect with each other, and I kind of forgot to do one of those lines, and then the spider web don't look really like complete, if you know what I mean. You see there, like perfect little line, then I go in on top. The top line doesn't really look that good, but I just keep going, you know, because I knew that if I try to like remove it, I would have to remove the background as well, and you know, it was just gonna be a hassle. You see there, it kind of looks okay, kind of looks good. But then you see like that long line that I just did there kind of looks, you know, I don't really like that. I don't know. It doesn't look perfect, you know. And I did do like a bit of a line coming down from it that I kind of wanted to I wanted to draw like a spider, actual like little dots of a spider. Eventually I don't do that because I just thought it was going to be way too complicated. I go in trying to like fill the lines and stuff. And yeah, it turned out kind of cool, actually, like a lot better than the first try, of course. I go in with some alcohol trying to remove that, but you know, obviously alcohol isn't gonna remove nail polish. And then I'm just cleaning here the brush because I actually hadn't cleaned it from the last time that I used it. I cover it up a little bit with the white again. And this is how it turned out. Yeah, it looks a bit slanted, you know what I mean? Like it's not like maybe one more line in the middle there could have like fixed it or something. And then here I'm just trying to clean the edges of, you know, all the polish that's spilled on my cuticles. I do that a lot, you know. I leave the nail polish just flooding my cuticles, and then at the end I clean off everything. But yeah, during the process, I think you're not supposed to really do that, but I just, you know, because I want to get like the nail polish on every single corner of the nail, and then eventually it's gonna like smudge on a corner or something, you know? Then here I had an idea to do some white kind of like lines, not really lines, but like some waves, I suppose, on the thumb. And then I thought I was gonna leave it like that. Eventually I do go in with something else, but I think it looked kind of cool, you know, this effect of like these. They were supposed to look more swirly, you know, more like round at the edges, because I didn't really know what else to like do with the thumb. So, you know, I had the glitter there, and then I thought it was looking plain, so I went in with this white to try and put something else there. And I do eventually turn it into little ghosts, actually. Really like them at this point. They're looking kind of nice. I put some top coat on top of it, of everything actually. And then here I go in with the red glitter on the middle finger and try to like do some kind of, you know, effect on the tip of it. And it kind of looks like flames, actually, if you look very close. They kind of almost imitate a little bit of a flame effect, I suppose. And just going down, going up the nail, you know. I cure everything for 60 seconds, and then, I was looking at these white parts on the thumb, and I think that, they could use something else. So I did go in with a dotting tool and decided to put you know, some dots to make it look like a ghost. And it kind of like, they did turn out good at the first attempt, but then I wanted to like add more of it, I suppose. I don't really know what I was trying to do, but they eventually kind of looked like the dots didn't really look so seamless, I do the little ghosts on the thumb, and one of them turned out very nice, but then the other one kind of looks, scary actually, because I went in with the dot way too many times, and it kind of like smudged it. And it didn't really smudged, it's just like it looked way too big, for what a ghost is supposed to look like. And then eventually I kind of think that they are looking way too plain, and I wanted to cover up this spider web, the mistake that I did on it, and I decide to put some charms, and I mean one charm actually. I only ended up putting one. And then I also put like a sticker on, a very nice rose sticker on the ring finger, and I try to like put it on top a little bit, like on the corner of the spider web, to try and get like that line, that like slanted line kind of covered. So here I'm just going in with the drying oil to seal everything in. I mean, I already sealed with the base top coat, but I'm just putting this oil to like kind of dry every part of it, and also to like kind of moisturize my fingers because they were like kind of rough on doing this set, but I think they look so cool actually. I'm really proud of them, even though there were a lot of struggles and mistakes throughout the whole process. They did kind of look very good, to be honest. I mean, on my perspective at least. And then here I'm just looking for picking up some charms. I was thinking of like putting something on the middle finger because I thought it just looked kind of plain, so I go in trying to look for something that would fit and wouldn't look too big, and also like worked with the aesthetic of it. I had a lot of bows and hearts and things like that, but I didn't really think that would fit with the theme of the set. Eventually I do go in with, there was a rose as well, like a very beautiful rose I thought about putting on the ring finger. I was thinking about putting two charms. Oh, here I go in with these metal charms actually. I just got them, I think, the other day. They arrived. I bought them from AliExpress, and I was thinking about going in with a charm on the ring finger as well, but I ended up just using a sticker. And these metal charms here are just like crosses and some different kinds of like gothic looking things. And I thought it would look really cool with this Halloween set. So I end up deciding to put that on the middle finger. I then tried to put with base coat, but that didn't really cure at all, actually. And then here I'm just like seeing how they look on my nails, trying to decide which one I wanted to use. Here I put the base coat, and then it didn't really fully cure. I don't know. It just didn't like stick the charm, like it was moving a little bit, and yeah. I decided to use the glue gel actually. This glue gel really worked perfectly for gluing this charm. And yeah, ended up looking really nice. And the glue gel, I suppose it can be used for sticking charms and stuff as well, because I don't really have like a rhinestone glue or anything like that, so I think I'm probably just gonna be using this glue gel for, for now. But yeah, then here I was trying to think like something to put on top of that spider web to try and cover up that little weird line there. But then I decide eventually to just use a sticker. And this bow was really pretty as well. I thought about putting it on the thumb. And then here are the stickers that I decided to take out to try and find one that fitted with the theme and stuff. All of the stickers on this sheet actually fit with the theme, but I ended up like designing on this rose there with these like kind of wires on the stem of it. So yeah, this is the final result. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think in the comments, and leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!